All right, man. So I'm here with my man Travon. I'm gonna let him explain a little bit about how we met, a little bit about your story, and from there, what do you think that you feel that needs to be spoken, like people that need to hear out there, as far as in terms of your life or things that you've learned, some life advice, mentorship.
Okay, well, a little bit about my backstory. I did about 15 years, no, exactly 15 years in prison on a life sentence. I had set on life for intimidated witness for the benefit of a criminal street gang. And I met Carlos was in 2014. We were, we actually were in a building together, and we kind of clicked from there. We shared the same values and stuff like that. And from there, we just, grew a strong bond, friendship, brotherhood. But for the most part, what I think coming home and like the biggest thing for me was like the relationships that was once was gone. Like everybody I thought I knew, I came home and I realized I didn't know them no more. And you had to relearn people like my mom and my sister. And, it was majority the same, but you still had to relearn people. And all the friends that you thought you had, you realize that people grow in different directions. So what it was 15 years ago wasn't in the present. And it's also like you never have time to grieve those relationships, because anytime you and somebody was tight and y'all just go separate ways, it's a grieving process to that, because it's like, damn, that was somebody that I counted on, and now this person that I come back to, our relationship isn't the same no more, and it's like, damn. But like you said, it goes both ways, because they might see you as somebody like, oh, he's back, but then you like, man, I don't even have those type of ideas no more. I don't share your values. So it's like it's a conflict, and then like you said, your uncle feel like you owe him something. I see that a lot. People feel like, hey man, you the homie, you owe me something, but it's like, nah man, that ain't my life no more, man. I don't owe nobody nothing.
Okay, but for people like our moms who, we may have grown disconnected from them a little bit, right? Because of the time away. So what do we do? I'll share after you. What do you do to kind of work that out, to get reconnected? What kind of things do you do?
Inclusion. I think inclusion is a big step towards reestablishing relationships. Like with my mom, it may be a simple trip to the mall. Like, hey, I'm finna go shopping, come to the mall. Or it might be like, we finna go to grocery shopping and, just like, what do you want? What do you like right here? I like these, or cook this, or so. It's just basically including people in your life, and vice versa, them including you in their life. So that helps build the bridges that once existed, because frankly, after 10 years of being away from anybody, you can talk to them, you can write them letters, but physical presence, nothing can replace that.
Do you find like you're learning like new commonalities between like you and your mom, or somebody close to you that you never knew until now? Like maybe quirks or little things that they do that you do, like, oh, that's why I do that, or this is,
Yeah, like for instance, I got a little cousin, like he's like 7 years younger than me though, but like, we have a commonality in our, in us, and that's like family. He's real family oriented. He's always taking one for the team, and whether he's putting more for the bill, it could be his birthday, and he's like, okay, I'll pay for all this, or I'll pay for that, and his main goal is to get all the family together and have a good time. And I'm like, okay, we share that. And like, he was young when I was out. He was like 14, but that's what we have amongst each other. I was like, okay, I can see the same, cloth in him that's in me.
That's true. And it's like, and it kind of, when you think about it, the way that that we live, like for my mom, for me, like I learned a lot in prison. Like you take on things, you learn, you develop new ways. Like I'm really organized, and I was like that before I went to prison. And when I went into prison, I kept things really organized. But then like my mom is the same way, super organized. So I learned that about her, and like that's kind of something that we share together, our organization, whether it's bills, business, appointments, stuff like that. Like we try to keep our word. Like things that I thought that maybe something I just developed, it's like, no, that was actually something she had within her too.
Like me, and my mom's an early bird just like me. Like she'd text me early in the morning, call me early, like she's always up early. I know if I get up at 4 in the morning, I can guarantee you I get on the phone and be like, you up? She gonna be like, yeah. So like she always like, she's like me. wants to take care of everything in the morning,
Yeah.
so she can have her afternoons to do as she please.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so yeah, I see a lot of characteristics in me that I always had, but now I know where I get them from.
People could learn from that. Like for instance, like people out there who are in their 30s, 40s, even beyond that, it's never too late to like get to know somebody in your family, you know, to learn things about them and understand who they are and be able to share those experiences. Like it's never too late to do anything really. It's never too late to change, you know, in whatever aspect you want.